Juju, what does a penguin say? That's just a dance. It was very visually good, but this is radio.
This is the other thing that annoys you. Say to her, what does Pop-Up say?
What does Pop-Up say?
She does that every time to me. I go, what does Pop-Up say? And she goes, eh. What does that even mean? That's just cruel.
You know how you kind of have that effeminate, like,
no
way about you?
No. This is what I'm trying to say. I've never once in my life went, Never.
I mean, it's a pretty good impression.
And you know what? I could choke out.
Pretty good.
I could choke out Chris Stanley for sending more penguin stuff. He sent a giant. He doesn't give presents to anybody. And he didn't even I was in a store. He had to go out of his way to find a stuffed animal penguin. And then that horrible game. What's that called? Penguin Dash?
It's called Penguin Dash. And she's obsessed with both of them.
Chris, I hope you're proud of yourself.
I'm sure he is. And he was happy to steal it away.
I felt I thought that the child needed some more penguin things. That's all.
Why do you call her the child? It's so formal.
Juju.
Her name is Juju. You act like we don't know who she is. We know exactly who she is. Okay?
By the way, I was just thinking this. Do I have any right making fun of Elon Musk's kid when my kid's name is Juju?
No, let's be honest about this. Her name is Juliet. Beautiful name. I remember when she was a baby and people go, oh, what's your granddaughter's name? I say Juliet. They say that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Everyone said that.
And she doesn't even know that's her name. She's been jujued up so much.
Yeah. Even when she was in daycare, everything was and everyone called her Juju. No one ever knew that she was Juliet.
Isn't it sad that she was doing so great in daycare and had all those friends and
she was
considered so many kids knew her there, even in the other age groups and all. And now I can't even imagine her going back to that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine a world where she's going back anytime soon. It's really sad. For me. Oh boy.
What is it now? Chris, I'm going to put a lot of this blame on you for hyping her up with the penguin. I now line up shoulder to shoulder with Janelle Jokes against you. And I'm glad she's been trolling you online.
I don't appreciate her bullshit trolls on my bread that I'm taking seriously. I'm an amateur baker heading towards pro-am, and she just fucking says a bunch of crazy bullshit that she doesn't fucking know about. She's a fucking skeezer, as I've always said.
I'm going to just say this. There's no such thing as a pro-am baker. You could either be an amateur or you could be a professional, but there's no tour for pro-am bakers that exist in golf and nowhere else.
I just know that she's full of shit, and she's probably just jealous. I mean, I think that's what it really boils down to.
Why would she be jealous of you?
I'm a great baker. I'm not a skeezer skank. I mean, I'm just like a regular person. I'm not a lackey to our former intern, Dana. Why wouldn't she be jealous?
Why do you call her a lackey?
I feel like she's the lackey of Dana. Like, she's below Dana, intern Dana. I think that's because Dana brought her in, so I just see her as Dana's lackey.
Janelle had a hot show at the Stand, and I mean it. It was really hot. I was going to do the show when all this shit hit. I had promised to do that. Vito tells me that we got Janelle Jokes on the line right now. You can see her on Instagram, Janelle Jokes. Let's grab her. Janelle,
Hey,
are you there, darling? Why are you and Chris Stanley trolling each other on Instagram?
Oh, it's just too fun. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
I'll let you know.
Bagel.
He takes it seriously.
Yeah, real serious. This isn't just a great time or you fucking calling me out about not being able to make seltzer. Who wants to make seltzer? It fucking comes in
All right.
cans. It's fine.
Bagels are so passe, and you call me a loose woman, which you have no basis on that. And you know what? The only thing loose here is those bagel holes. They could be a little tighter, Chris.
Unbelievable. This is bullshit. I am known for tight holes.
Revisit the holes. It's been a while, my friend. Revisit the holes.
I'm known for tight holes, and Janelle sounds like one with a very loose hole, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Chris.
I'm not pointing out which hole either. You can come up with that yourselves. But it's probably the butt or the vagina.
I'm just not impressed with your bagels, okay? How cliche. You're trying to be this poser hipster guy with your pineapple shirt. I don't see you hanging out with any pineapples. Here I am making the hard-earned seltzer, getting a nice little tips on, and you're over there fingering some dough.
That's what you have to do to make fucking bagels, Janelle. You wouldn't know that because you're just fucking laying old pieces of pineapple around your apartment like a bag lady.
Well, you know what else I did, though, Chris? In Ron, I don't know, and Gail too, if you're there, I'm a bit of a culinary inspiration myself. I took a whole chicken and I sat him right up on a half-full beer can, Montauk IPA, and then I stuck them in the oven and baked them so all the skin got nice and crispy, and it just marinated with the beer. So I've been doing more than just finger and dough.
Well, here's the thing, Chris. You don't really cook non-carbs, do you? Most of your stuff is very carb-based. It's a carb-based diet that you're on during this. Now, I'm going to ask both of you this. Do you think that there's a weird attraction? Because it almost, like if both of you weren't in relationships, I would tell you that I think that you might be falling in love. And that's why you act this way.
Janelle wants to fuck me. That's honestly fucking true. And it's not going to happen.
Chris.
I'm just saying.
Wait, what did you say? You said I want to what you?
Fuck me.
Oh, no way. Are you kidding me? No. Come on.
That sounds fucking crazy, Ron. I've never heard that in my entire life.
What, do you think all women want to be with you?
I heard Janelle and Dana are still going to go to the gathering of the Juggalos, even though it's not happening. They're going to be dressed in fucking face paint, pounding Faygo, fucking making out with random dudes.
Yeah,
we were. You knew. I mean, you were in stand-up comedy, but then you also knew Dana, our old intern. It seems odd. Like New York is a big town for this to happen. How did you guys meet? Was it when you were working at the same place?
Yeah, we both were working at IFC in comedy development, and she told me all about you guys, and I was like, oh my God, I love these guys. And so everyone except for Chris. That's before I really got to know Chris. So
right.
Yeah.
Ron, they met on the Sugar Baby website, but they weren't getting any work. That was the issue.
Yeah, right, Chris. You wish when Chris crushed my dreams of becoming a poet in this quarantine, that's when I knew I had to take him down. And that's when your loyal fans, Ron, not Chris's fans, but your loyal fans, Ron and Gail's fans, came out, supported me. Shout out to @Banana Handsman and Ezra and Will Clevenger. You guys say that, Chris Stanley doesn't know what he's talking about. They say, I look so effing good. That's what they say. So, Chris, put your money where your pineapple poser mouth is.
Janelle, those are Russian bots that you're talking to. Those aren't even real people.
Actually, it's funny when I look at some of their profiles. It's like 2 photos they posted. So maybe. I love Dana. Dana designed the flyer for. I did a Zoom comedy show last Wednesday. Remind me to never do that again.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's awkward.
Terrible idea.
Very weird.
That was my free cams. That wasn't a Zoom show.
Actually, you know what? I made more than you probably made all year. Actually, no, I don't know. I got my aunt donated $500 because we had such a great lineup. Could you make $500 in one sitting, Chris? Highly doubtful.
Wait, do you come from a wealthy family, Janelle?
No. And my aunt was just really being generous because I put the comedian's Venmo handles up, and I said, entertainers are out right now. And so she did it as like a tax write-off because she's been doing good with her business. So it was really unexpected. Yeah, we made like almost $700 total for like a 45-hour show.
45 hours? That's a long time to do a show.
No, 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Janelle Draper's a latchkey kid. She comes from a lot of fucking money, I'm hearing. She's very well off, and she fucking throws it around like a fucking big shot.
What are you talking about?
I got nothing to say to you, Chris. Show yourself on Instagram. Where are you? You got no social media presence. I try looking you up to troll you even more. I can't find you. That's how much of a freaking pussy you are. Am I allowed to say pussy?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. He's already said fuck.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Pay attention, Janelle.
By the way, you know who I didn't have to say that to? Bob Newhart. He was, you know what I mean? He knows how to stay in the lines, and he's had a 60-year career. And then my own producer comes on, and it's tight holes and fuck and just crazy talk.
Well, I don't want to say these things, but fucking haters like Janelle Draper just fucking bring it out of me, I have to defend myself, my baking, my clothing, my style, my life. I have to defend all these things against fucking
get over
shitty
yourself.
poets.
Listen to you over there. You sound like you're smiling, hiding a big cheesy smile behind you. These ridiculous insults.
All right, Gail, are you back now? Did you calm the baby down?
Yeah, I'm back now. The streaming is back up. There was a bit of a meltdown when the Penguin stream went down, but I did hear that you're going to the gathering of the Juggalos?
Chris made that up.
Only if I'm burning Chris when I get there.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you, Gail, because I feel like you know people.
Sure.
Do you think Chris has ever thought about Janelle and pleasured himself?
Yes,
because
100%.
I think there's a crush going on here. I think that's why they battle like this.
Mm-hmm.
Ron, I'll be honest. I look at her Instagram sometimes, and I try to, but I just can't finish. Let's say it's too annoying to look at.
You know why? You know why he can't finish? Because he doesn't know how to read well. Because he's so dumb. So most of my posts are Twitter screenshots, and he's like, "Oh, what does palette mean?"
That's true.
I'm reading some words on her shirt that says "No Bra Club," and that's original. I like that. I would have gone with like Bounce Factory or I don't know, Titty Time. That would have been better.
Well, yeah, you know why? Because you have bigger tits than me, so enjoy that.
Hey, I don't think we have to go down the road of fat shaming here because I'm being nothing but classy right now.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Well, you did call me a loose whore, though. A loose gay.
Skeezer. Get it right.
Okay, Skeezer sounds like a character in Saved by the Bell.
It is weird that no one else is saying Skeezer. Now, are you trying to bring that back from wherever you found it, Chris? Is that the deal?
That's right. I'm bringing this back to 2020.
Now, Gail, I'm also going to say this. What could Earl learn out of this? Look how they're abusing each other, but not crying and hitting themselves in the head with a phone.
Actually.
Yeah, they're having fun. We are having fun.
Chris enjoys being told he has titties, and she enjoys being told she's a skeezer. It's nice. There's a lot of love.
I actually do want to weirdly give Chris Stanley a hug right now. I thought about that. I'm like, I'm really loving this love-hate thing, but
I don't want the clap. No thanks.
I want to see a video of Gail making that gorgeous cake. We're giving Chris way too much love with these bagels here. I think it's undeserving. Okay, big deal. You need a bagel. Moving on. Right? Let's see Gail.
I mean, it is sweet to hear that, people are looking for Gail Bennington content. I appreciate it.
Yeah, like where's that static image on the feed? I just saw it disappear. 24 hours. I couldn't go back and find it. So
yeah.
Just saying. Let's shed a little light over.
All right. I mean, the thing is that every show should have one baker tops,
I try not to take away from his skill. You know what I mean? And you always, but you do. Here's the thing, though: the bread maker and the cake baker. These are two very different personalities.
Yeah,
that's true.
And I never even brought this up, but I'm a candlestick maker, so I should be able to fit in this tub with you guys somewhere.
That's awesome.
Now, Janelle, let me ask you this, and be serious with it. Do you think you will make it? Do you think stand-up will come back and you will go back to doing live stand-up again?
Seriously, that's a tough question. So the Zoom show last week, at one point, the audio cut from the comedian that just got off stage to my boyfriend's old roommate taking a bong rip, and he's in a square box next to my 80-year-old grandmother. And then, the next final comedian talks about, tentacle porn, and I look at my grandmother. It was just so weird. I feel like it's not meant for virtual world, so if I go back to regular world, I'll be much happier where I can just finally start performing and producing again. I don't know, though. I'm not putting all my eggs in that basket. I do work in entertainment full-time, and then I also write. I'm writing screenplays and scripts and things, and starting a podcast with my sister.
Oh, you and your sister doing a podcast. I'm sure Chris will be listening in to every single one.
Fucking snooze fest. No thanks.
Snooze fest. We'll have a whole segment dedicated to Chris, Stanley, and how much we want to, hate fuck him.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, too. I didn't even, and Gail knows this to be true. Chris is really big into sister porn, so I worry about him listening to this podcast.
It's all I watch.
Oh,
He is.
That's why I can't find him. That's what he's doing. Are you an only child, Chris?
Yeah, I'm an only child. What's it to you?
You would be an only child. That's why I butt heads with you. I'm a
It's
middle
just
child.
a question. What's it to you? This is an open forum here.
Yeah. I could never have
Gail.
another child after Christopher. He was such a nervous little boy that I just stopped at Christopher. And Chris,
He's such
you
a
always
fragile-
said that. Yeah, you always said, Chris, that you were worried that your mom would have another baby. You were always concerned. You wanted to.
Yeah, I would have nightmares like, oh my God, my mom was pregnant and had a fucking little brother or sister or something, and it freaked me out because I knew we were so broke. I was like, we can't fucking afford this. And I was a little kid.
Oh, so you've probably been making food and bagels for a long time to support the family, huh?
They're all gone, Janelle. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking touchy subject.
It's a really interesting thing. I've never met another person like this. Chris does not have another living relative at all. He doesn't have grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, cousins, nothing. He's all alone. Gail found out the term is called enling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been calling them only, like an only.
Only. I guess that's a good term too. But I think that's
I'm
why
sorry,
Chris is
Chris.
so. I think that's why he's so drawn to you. He thinks of you as family.
Yeah, probably like a little sister he wants to fuck.
First of all, just because I watch incest porn doesn't mean that I
true.
want to bang out Janelle Draper, okay? No thank you.
He just
guys,
watches incest. He watches incest porn because you can see what it's like to have a relative.
Oh, I needed that. That was such a good belly laugh. That was hilarious.
All right, we got to end the show here. Janelle Jokes on Instagram. She's writing screenplays. I hope one's about Chris Stanley. I would love that. You could see her. She plays the guitar. She does poetry. She puts up sexy pics. She's a really, really funny comedian too. And like I said, she had a hot show going on at the Stand. It was packed every single week. And I hope you get back to it, buddy. And we'll stay in touch with you. All right, darling?
Thanks so much. Love you guys.
Take care, Janelle.
Bye.
All right,
Take
talk
care.
to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, Chris.
Beat it.
See ya.
Beat it.
Chris, she is forming her brand on busting your balls.
I don't
You're so
like
helpful to her.
It's unbelievable. It's really it's insulting to me, to be totally honest. I don't like it.
kind of feel like you do like it. You know what I mean? You're getting
I know
something you don't normally get is attention from a female.
She's a delusional weirdo that I don't like or trust. So no thanks, Janelle Draper.